Hello everyone, happy Sunday to you. It is June 15th. Today I'm going to talk about Fun Man, and I'm going to talk about this vending machine here. If you are one of the many people out there who make games and you're new to it and you're learning new things, like I am, perhaps this will be a handy hint for you. I made a vending machine. I realized that vending machines were going to be an important part of my game for the player to get stuff while they're out and about. It'd also be a great cue that something is going to happen. If there's, if you're playing a game and there's like a bunch of weapons lying around, you know something's about to happen. So these vending machines be very handy. I wanted to make a couple different vending machines. So I made one base vending machine, and then I made a bunch of modules that go inside it. So there's a chute like that, and then I started with a coffee machine, and then here's one that balls roll out. Depending on what it's selling, I sometimes made buttons for it. These are batteries, and the top made a battery. If you have drinks, and then there's a middle soda machine. Yeah, like that. And basically, I put these all in one file, and I exported them as a GLB. And then, when you're inside Godot, you can, what I did was I made export variables. So this machine here is 5 different machines. If it's a coffee machine, it has a certain behavior as a soda machine, a throwable machine, a battery machine, and the underwear machine, which I'll show you, which I thought was just a funny idea that I made. Not an idea anymore. So when you pull an instance into the scene, you just click off what you want it to do, and then at runtime it becomes that. All right, let me show you what I've done. Here we are at the seaside. There are a few differences now. Now we have 5 vending machines. 3 of them are functional. The 2 on the left, they don't do anything yet because they are for a different part of the game, which we will learn in the coming weeks and months. If you look down the bottom, you'll notice a addition to the UI, which is a battery meter. That's not going to show up until you get a certain perk, but for now, it's there. I added event noises. When you get a new thing in a game, it's exciting, and you want to try to make the sound exciting. So placeholder noises I had before, they're gone. I spent a day making little ditties for all the things. So here's the sounds. I also made like a single animation for all of them, and it replaces what the item is. So if I don't like the way something scales up, or if I want something else to happen, I just add it to the one animation, and then it applies it to all of them. Here's our boot. And since I couldn't do those text effects, I figured since if you look at the top left, the Fun Man logo, the letters are a little off. That's going to be the theme. The letters are a little off. So those are just the names, like when it says Fez. Those are images, and the rest are text. Not like it matters. Okay, now for the rest of these perks, these are level 2 and 3 things, but I can show you these. I might have shown you these before. It's, I go through this over and over and over again, and I don't know what I've shared or not. But we have 2 new additions. We have the space helmet and the dive helmet. A problem I was having with the UI was that if you see these gaps in between these buttons, I kind of like the way it looks because it makes you like they're going to show up a little disjointed. So it's going to make you go, oh, there's something there that I haven't got yet. But of course, this can all change. Anyway, yeah, there's another glove, there's 2 other boots, and there's 1 other amulet. We're about to go. Okay. I'll show you the machines first. I added a little animation. If you, I know it's difficult to see from this angle, but when he hits the area, he like puts his hand up to his mouth, so he's like, I'm shopping now, and then, you could just change the color of your underpants, and it just chooses the random ones. I'll do this one first. Those are for pool balls. I guess in this world, pool balls are what you throw at people. It started off as a silly idea. It continued as a silly idea. Now here, this is one of the final frontiers when it came to things that I wanted to get the character working with before I moved on to other things. Here you can buy batteries. I guess it's like, you know, any thing that needs a special type of ammunition or something. So watch the bar at the bottom left. I haven't worked out the money values yet. I used the same system that I did for getting money and spending money. I used basically the same system for getting energy and spending energy, which was cool. So I guess I'll go, I'll just get this guy first. And these last 3, they're electric perks. So they need electricity. What should we start with? We could start with the boot. Actually, I'll just grab them all. Here we are with all of our perks as of the moment. Of course, these are all subject to change. In trying to get rid of the inactive ones, I realized, oh, well, if someone doesn't have enough energy to use the boot, see, all the items that take energy, they have the little icon with the battery next to them. And I haven't hooked up the gonculator yet to spend money, energy. I don't know which one of these drains it faster. I think the boot might. Okay, watch the bottom left. Okay, now watch his boot once that bar runs out. Now, I'd rather it didn't disappear. That's something I'm going to have to work on. But here is the big thing that made me very happy. Now, if you try to select one of the items that takes electricity, you cannot, because you do not have electricity. See the little red things? Oops. Now you can use them again. That was my weekend. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a great Monday. I'll talk to you later.